Hello and welcome everyone. Okay, so this is the Italian. This I did not see this coming. I was very surprised to see this ship announced recently. Very surprised. A Tier 8 Italian CB. The Aquila. I must say I really like the camo on the actual aircraft. Now I played one game in this earlier, and I have to say I really loved how the aircraft looked. Really thought the aircraft looked awesome. But that's just the aesthetics. We all know what CVs bring to the game, but the planes I thought looked great. You can see them here on deck. Camos are awesome on the planes. So this is the Aquila. I'll just start with the armor, basic stuff. We turn those two back on. So you can see quite lightly armored as well, 19mm plating. We'll take off this. Very lightly armored indeed. Casemate armor of 19mm. Torpedo bulkhead 19mm. It literally has no armor. At Tier 8. 19mm. The deck is as good as it gets. 25mm. So this will take a lot of damage from every angle. 19mm, complete 19mm coverage everywhere except the deck, which is 25mm. But I mean at Tier 8, your deck will be overmatched by virtually every battleship you come up against, even Tier 8 battleships. Bismarcks, for example, they can all overmatch 25mm. So you don't want to be taking fire in this, because you will die fast. Survivability, 51,100 hit points, 13% torpedo protection damage reduction. So most important when it comes to aircraft, the Aquila gets 2 swords, armor piercing, and thank you very much Frog14 coming in for the half year. Thank you very much indeed, Frog. Can we get some sub hypes for Frog14765? 6 months, sir. Thank you very much. Ribby, this is going to be a premium, yes. And a real giveaway is the name here on the stern. When you see the name of the ship near or on the stern, it's guaranteed to be a premium ship. So, aircraft. 2 types. Armor piercing rockets. 2 attack flights. These, now I'm going to really absolutely butcher these names. Reggiane Re.2001s. So they get a lot of hit points, 1307. Base speed of 173 knots. 214 when speed boosted. 5 aircraft per attack flight, each with 12 rockets in payload. So potentially 60 rockets per strike. And 2 strikes per squadron. Those are armor-piercing rockets. The Aquila also gets torpedo bombers, 1350 hit points, base speed of 173, again boosted to 209. 8 aircraft per squadron. 2 size of attacking flight is 2. each one dropping 1 torpedo. So you drop 2 torpedoes per attack, and you get 4 attacks per squadron. Torpedoes are quite slow, but they do a ton of damage. The torpedo damage is 8,367. So torp damage is very high. What is the normal torp damage on a tier 8? I'm going to have to quickly check. This strikes me as very high. Torpedo damage. Tier 8 EVs. We just do a comparison with the Hornet that's currently in testing. Torpedo bombers, 4,667. So you can see significant increase in the torpedo damage there. 4,000 plus to 8,000 plus. Only the Japanese have that high torpedo. Let me just quickly check the Shukaku's torpedo damage. Okay, so Shukaku gets 7,200. And what's the Kaga, which has outstanding torpedoes? The Kaga's torpedoes are 5,400. So these torpedoes hit like a goddamn truck. 8,367. They are quite slow, but I mean, if you aim correctly, especially against slow-moving battleships, 8,300 damage per torp. That's a lot of torpedo damage. Artillery, 8 single-mounted 135mm. Base range of 6.6 kilometers. H. Pierce, thank you very much for the follow. Hello and welcome. Firing high explosive shells. Max damage of 1950. 9.5% fire chance. They can pen 23mm of armor. And have a shell speed of 875. I mean, pretty decent against destroyers. AA defense. 22 sextuple 20mm. Sextuple, not sextuple, sextuple. 22 sextuple 20mm, and then 12 single mounted 65mm. Continuous average damage of 308. Vast majority of this is medium range damage. Okay, excuse me. The continuous average damage is 354, and the damage on the short range guns is 308. I'm misreading that completely wrong. And the damage by medium range is 196. But a very limited firing range of only 3.7 kilometers. Very limited firing range, 3.7 kilometers. I don't think this will stop many incoming strikes. 3.7 kilometer firing range. Maneuverability, base speed of 30 knots. 31.5 with a speed flag. Turning circle 950 meters. Rudder shift time of 12.9 seconds. Finally, concealment-wise, surface detection range of 12.1 kilometers. 9.9 by aircraft and submarines. The exact same. So this is the Aquila. Tier 8, first Italian aircraft carrier in the game. I'd like to thank you once again all for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more. Take a moment to check out some of my most recent videos and leave a comment below. And until the next time, keep sailing it like you stole it.